ladies, how you doing today? My name is Erin and this is my girlfriend Rebecca. We are better known as In Between Friends. We like to get together and talk about everything under the sun. Today we're talking more about pregnancy issues. And I am getting close. And so it's more actually preparing for baby issues. We are getting into a topic that makes me make that face, which is going to polarize people, right? Don't you think?
It's not like we haven't done it before, people.
Check some of our other videos out.
Yowza.
And we're going to be talking about scheduling.
Yeah, and we're going to ease you in. So this is just a big overview, like Erin said, with the details, maybe the how-tos to come later. And I, too, read the book Baby Wise by Gary Ezzo, and there's another contributing pediatrician that I'm not going to remember his name. But basically, this is what scheduling is. Scheduling is, I am going to kind of go by the clock when it comes to what am I doing at what time with my baby.
Well, they say that it's either infant-directed, baby-directed life, or parent-directed life.
And that's like the bottom line. The bottom line is, so here are the two. Infant-directed would be, oh, my baby's crying. My baby's telling me he needs something. My baby is telling me he's hungry. Okay, I'm going to feed him. Now my baby's crying again. What am I going to do now? How am I going to... And you find those parents kind of jumping, leap padding. That's what I call it. When they're like, okay, we're going to try this. Oh, wait, that didn't suffice the baby. Okay, now we're going to go here. Oh, that didn't suffice. And they start jumping around. And you kind of end up being in a schizo mode. And I did that for the first 3 weeks of the kid's life. That's my son, who's 8. Until I had somebody like literally sit me down and be like, what are you doing? He just needs me to hold him 24/7 or he cries.
I only got 2 arms, people. I'm sorry, but I can't see my life like this.
I would have loved to be a fly on the wall in that conversation because my husband and I were both like, what? And mind you, I had read the book while pregnant, but reading when you're pregnant and then applying when you actually have the baby, everything goes out the window.
I don't know how there's people out there who go to school when they're pregnant.
I don't know that either.
Have you retained any information?
0.
Yeah.
And then you're like in the throes of like, I just need the, I mean, it's almost like you're rocking yourself to say, I just need the crying to stop, whatever. Yeah. And that's kind of like, pain now, pain later. What are you setting yourself up for? What are you teaching your child in the long run? So baby-wise or scheduling would say it's more parent-directed. I'm going to feed you every, say, with a newborn, 2.5 to 3 hours. And in that meantime, in between the gaps of those feedings you need to be awake for a little bit and... You know, when they're newborns, they're not going to be awake for too long, probably not longer than 40, 45 minutes. But I'm going to feed you, we're going to bathe you, we're going to coo with you. You know, they get older, you can stretch that time out a little longer. And then you're going to sleep because they are growing so much. So much of that development is still happening when they're newborns. You've got so much of like, it's just stressful being alive.
And beyond even baby-wise, there are a lot of books that will place such a high priority on sleep. And more sleep almost necessitates more sleep on top of that.
Oh my goodness. And I'm going to tell you that I've seen friends where they'll say, oh, my child just doesn't nap. Well, your child looks like he has ADD. Because he's, you know, when you get that second wind and then you're just all over the map and you cannot control your train of thought as an adult, well, try to be a child when you're like, I just can't nap and my brain never has time to rest. And so you're ping-ponging all over the place and that kid just... I think half of our ADD issues is really just sleep issues, to be honest, but that's an unmedical opinion. That's not a doctor.
Disclaimer.
No, totally. So part of the scheduling, I would say, is read any materials on it. Decide with your spouse really what you are going to do because it has to be a joint decision. You can't, as the mom, decide, oh, I'm going to schedule, but my husband's going to do whatever he wants to do when he's home with the child. And when you're not in agreement, what that sets the kid up for is, well, mom said I could do it, but dad didn't say, so I'm going to ask. And it sets up for that whole, like, pitting yourselves as spouses against one another. So make sure that you're in agreement. Make sure that you've got some like ground rules down. And I would say if you've got friends who do it, ask them to walk you through a really practical manner of how it actually looks in your house.
But we're going to do that as well. This
Yes.
is just the intro topic. This is just kind of tossing at you what it kind of is.
Yeah.
I actually have a lot of questions in regards to it because it is something that I've determined to do. And so we're going to come back at you and really start to break it down in regards to what that pattern is, that 2.5 hour pattern of feeding, wake time, and sleep, and how you continue to adjust that as they get older, etc.
Totally.
So please check out our vlog at www.inbetweenfriends.com. Like our video here and subscribe to our channel. We love talking with you and we love talking with each other, obviously. And we'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day.